Apparently back in the 1950s, the CIA was informed about a man living in Colombia who was claiming to be Adolf Hitler and was living among a community of ex-Nazis. This information was found in declassified documents. The documents show that a man named Philip Citroen informed agents in 1954 that he met a man claiming to be Hitler, but by the time agents looked into it, the man had fled. Then in 1955, another man came forward and told agents a similar story. This man claimed that the man he knew to be Hitler left Colombia in January of 1955 for Argentina. These claims have recently again resurfaced after Colombian journalist Jose Cardenas tweeted the files from the CIA archives that became declassified in the 90s. There are even pictures in these files of a man who looks an awful lot like Hitler. But how can this be possible if Hitler shot himself in the head back in 1945? While a lot of historians agree on this version of events, a lot of people also believe that it is possible that Hitler didn't die, but actually faked his own death so that he could live out his life elsewhere. What do you guys think? Do you think that Hitler faked his own death, or he actually committed suicide? Personally, I think after seeing these pictures that he faked his own death. It just looks too much like him. Let me know your thoughts below. Hey guys, welcome back to LP, I'm Courtney McGinley. I hope your weekends are off to a wonderful start so far. By the time you're going to be seeing this, I will be on a plane on my way to Hawaii for my honeymoon. It's a 13-hour flight, so it's pretty brutal, but I'm so excited to get there. And if you want to see what I'm up to, I'll be posting a lot of pictures to my Instagram at Courtney McGinley, so make sure you go ahead and give me a follow if you haven't already. And with that being said, since I'm off on my honeymoon, sadly next week we will not be uploading videos. But the good news is in the following week we'll be back to 2 a week. And the week after that, Landon will be back on the channel, so we can bring you guys awesome news videos during the week as well. Very exciting stuff. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, then please do, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up to show your support. Alright, without further ado, let's get into today's news stories. Next, the world's first trackless train officially opens. This is slightly scary. This smart train is being referred to as an autonomous rail rapid transit train, and it can travel up to 43 miles per hour while holding 300 passengers. Manufacturing for this train started back in 2013. They're supposed to last 25 years and they only take 10 minutes to charge. Now, while you might be wondering how do these trains work when it comes to driving and navigation, well, the tracks are replaced with dotted lines that are painted on the road. And at the moment the trains do have drivers, but the end goal is to have them become fully automated. Yeah, I don't know about that one. It's kinda creeping me out. Technology is just taking over the world. Next, Europe has officially started building their first underwater restaurant and it looks amazing. The architectural firm behind this project is definitely pushing the boundaries when it comes to designing this 3-level structure. The restaurant is going to be called Under, and it's meant to resemble a sunken periscope with its huge panoramic windows. And it's going to be located on the southernmost point of the Norwegian coastline, by the village of Bali. On the first floor they will have a cloakroom, which will be at coast level. Then on the second level, guests will be able to stop at a champagne bar. This is the level where guests will transition from the shoreline to the ocean. And then on the final level there will be a seabed level dining room. The building is expected to accommodate 80 to 100 guests comfortably. The restaurant's mission is to inspire a sense of awe and delight. I think this sounds pretty amazing. Let me know if you'd be interested in going to this restaurant down in those comments. Next, Iceland's largest volcano is about to erupt. The 6,591 foot Soranto volcano is located under Iceland's most extensive glacier, which stands at 2,009 meters above sea level. A geophysicist at the University of Iceland has been monitoring this volcano and says the pressure in the volcano's magma chamber is increasing. The earthquakes measuring 3.9, 3.2, and 4.7 on the Richter scale. Last weekend it struck in the region, which suggests the magma could be building up below the surface. Most earthquakes directly underneath the volcano are caused by movement of magma. The magma moves into the cracks and begins building pressure again. Every time the rock cracks, it makes a small earthquake. We'll keep you guys up to date with this story. Next, Billy Connolly was just knighted at Buckingham Palace. After decades, the comedian and actor has been knighted for his services to entertainment and charity. The 74-year-old said he was very pleased to be given a knighthood in the Queen's birthday honor list. He went on to say, "I'm a little embarrassed, but deep within me I am very pleased to have it. I feel as if I should be called Lancelot or something." Billy has brought life and laughter to the lives of so many people, so he definitely deserves this honor. And it's that time of the week where I let you guys know what super cool, awesome movies are hitting box office this weekend. And we have Bad Moms Christmas, Thor, and the Killing of a Sacred Deer. Alright, let's start off with A Bad Moms Christmas. This movie's rated 14A and it's a comedy. This movie was actually released into theaters on Wednesday. I saw it opening night because you all know I love Christmas, and the first Bad Moms movie was pretty funny. And it was really good. But I see why it's rated 14A. There is a lot of swearing. But if you're old enough, I definitely recommend watching it. This movie truly has an A-list cast including Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell, Kathryn Hahn, Wanda Sykes, Peter Gallagher, Susan Sarandon, Christine Baranski, and Jay Hernandez, among others. In this movie, we follow our three moms as they rebel against the challenges and expectations of Christmas in hopes of creating a more perfect holiday for their families. And if that wasn't hard enough, they have to do all of that while hosting their ultimate holiday foes, their own mothers. Check it out.
Remember when the holidays were actually fun? Let's take Christmas back. Huh? Mom?
Next we have Thor Ragnarok. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong, just yeah. This movie is rated PG and it's an action-adventure fantasy movie. And yet again we have another A-list cast including Chris Hemsworth, Tom Hiddleston, Cate Blanchett, Idris Elba, Jeff Goldblum, Mark Ruffalo, and Benedict Cumberbatch, among others. In this movie we find Thor imprisoned. He must fight in a lethal gladiator-style contest against his former ally the Hulk. Thor must fight for survival and race against time to prevent the all-powerful Hela from destroying his home and his guardian civilization. Take a look.
Here we go! I'm not a queen or a monster. I'm the goddess of death.
And finally we have The Killing of a Sacred Deer. This movie is rated 18A and it's a drama horror mystery movie. This movie has a very intimate A-list cast including Nicole Kidman, Colin Farrell, Alicia Silverstone, and Raffi Cassidy. In this movie, a teenager attempts to bring a brilliant surgeon into his dysfunctional family, and it takes an unexpected turn. And there you guys have it, that's all the news stories I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.